There's 1,000 of you. I said close the.
Grand rising like a can of biscuits. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, grand rising like a can of biscuits. Good morning to the people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. And we're going to talk about a couple of things this morning. What's going on, peeps? Did I fix this? I think I did. Okay. Make sure as you guys come in that you guys hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. I know I'm live sooner than what this was scheduled for, but it is okay. Y'all can hear me. All right, good. Good morning, Faith. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Demi. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, CM. Good morning, Moose Nooks. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about your people today, too. Gigi, what's going on? Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning to you as well. Queen Sag, good morning. Jasmine, good morning. Kashori's Kitchen, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Hopefully, y'all doing all right. So we're going to be talking about a couple of things this morning. We're going to be talking about the elephant in the room, about the channels being reported. All right. We're going to talk about people being big mad because y'all thought that what happened the other day was the end of it. No, it's been still going on, child. We're going to talk about Trumpisha, of course. We're going to talk about Brit Edy. We're going to talk about Charles and Netta. Okay. We're going to talk about Funny Marco. And then I'm going to also address, actually, I want to do this first because I don't want to hound the people too much. So hold on one second. Let me see. I don't think I saved that video. So let me do it over here. Where is it? Here you go. No, it was under videos. Okay, here we go. All right. So I hate to have to address this early, but let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, wait. Why can't y'all see it? Oh, that's why. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm actually using StreamYard for a change today. Baby, I got it free for 14 days. I won't mad. I was like, okay, come on, 14 days free. All right. So let me. Okay, here we go. Now I think I can remove this and share my screen. There we go. There we go. There we go. Child used StreamYard so long I forgot what I was doing. Child. All right, so I did this video yesterday and I received a DM where people were upset because I did not mention the other Walmart worker's name who was unalived. Um, Listen, I believe first of all, it's absolutely no disrespect in regards to that. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I have to go back and listen to the video, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I said prayers for the family of the deceased, and it might have really only been pinpointed toward Akila Clark. But I am here to apologize that was not my intention. I will do another video where I have gotten some more information on the young man who was also pow pow. So in case if you guys don't know, um, there was a pow pow that happened at this young lady's home, right? It's the man worked at Walmart. They all worked at Walmart together. He went home, pow pow this young baby, and she died unfortunately in her mother's arms. And then um he went to Walmart, and then there were two other people who were stocking shelves, and he pow powed them. He unalived one of them, but the other one is in critical condition. And again, it was not my intention to like overstep him or anything like that. Um, Another thing is that there wasn't a lot of information on him that I could find. Like I had went to Facebook, I had went everywhere, and I couldn't find a lot of information on him. So again, I promise um it was not a disrespect. I'm assuming the person that DM'd me was his cousin because she said at the end of it, she also put the same comment in the comment section. Hold on one second. And y'all, people DM me all the time based off of my videos because I have my Instagram information on videos. So it really doesn't bother me. And she wasn't rude or nasty or anything, but she did say right here, she said, what about Khalif Barksdale? I'm sorry. He was also unalived by the man at Walmart. Rest in peace. Sad my son never got to meet his cousin. So again, I took that as her letting me know that was her cousin. So she posted this in the comment section, and she also sent me a DM in regards to it. I did apologize to her. I will do another video on him. I don't have a problem doing that because I do hope that they all receive justice and that justice is served in regards to these matters. Okay. So I don't, again, it, yeah, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. I don't monetize those type of videos either because of the things that you say in those videos. Sometimes you slip up and say things that may trigger YouTube. So again, thank you for that. Again, I believe it's his cousin, and I'll do another video mentioning him for sure. What's going on, Terry? Good morning. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see. All right. So again, I just wanted to address that. Hey, Miss Annette. Hey, Velocity. Hey, Cam. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Creole Girl. Special K, Nikki P, K Calloway, Miss Fanta Lewis, Jasmine. What's up, y'all? Live Soul. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Got your coffee? I know that's right. I know that's right. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the show. All right. Let's see here. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, I was confused as hell yesterday. Baby, I didn't know they was going up to outer space for 2 seconds. Okay. They went up and baby, they came right on back down. All right. Now, it just ain't no way in hell I'm going to space. I mean, the outer space. I don't care to see the moon. I don't care to see the stars. I don't care to see none of that. I'll get some binoculars and baby, we'll just look up to the sky and we'll see it when we see it. You know what I'm saying? It just don't get that good. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. Gail King along with Katy Perry and there were some others who went out there uh to the outer space. Okay. Um Blessings to y'all. It's just something I wouldn't be doing. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I ain't really judging nobody, but with all the stuff that's going on, there's just ain't no way. Jeff Bezos just not he ain't to be trusted, just like Elon Musk ain't to be trusted, in my opinion. Jeff got his own set of things that he got going on as well, and I just wouldn't be up there. I'm not going in Trump's capsule. I ain't going in Jeff's capsule. I ain't going to Elon Musk's capsule. I ain't going to nobody's capsule for that matter. Are you crazy? Are you silly? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? What's the tea? You again, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Let me share my screen again. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. I don't like this new StreamYard mess. That's why I ain't use it. Okay. So as you guys can see, as of yesterday, honey, they was blasted off. Okay, and you can see.
Seen it. I want to see it myself.
Y'all see them?
1, 2, 3. Take us space! Woo! Glad you look right behind you. It's okay. You it up there. Flynn, I got you. I got you, Flynn. Oh, the moon. You guys, I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon. Look. Okay. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh. So much.
Okay, so I'm gonna get sheep from the Bahamas.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh gosh, that's good.
I know. Katie's face says it all.
We haven't seen it. I want to see it myself.
Child, again, it's just something I wouldn't be doing. I ain't going up there to the space. I ain't going up there to the space. But I guarantee you, y'all, this is about to be a regular routine. They're about to keep doing this. And, you know, upon me doing research and looking at a couple of things, it's very harmful for them to literally go up there. You know what I'm saying? However, I believe that they are going to make this a thing and multiple people are going to be going up there and everything. That's crazy. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Laquanda. Good morning, Muckle Drop. Yeah, not even for 5 minutes. We're not going up there to test shit. I'm not fit to be your play pretty. And you use me as a test strip. Hell no. Are you crazy? No, I'm not doing it. Look at Bondi. Bondi talking about this look fun. Oh, Bondi. Bondi, let me find out you want to go to outer space. Let me find out. Let me find out you want to be on one of them capsules and you want to go down into outer space, Bondi. Ain't no way. I'm just not me. Not me. I'm not really a type of person to be, baby. The most outer space and floating I'm fit to be doing is I have been to one of those. It's like the skydiving in the indoors where they got the air and the air is what's keeping you up or whatever. I'll do that. I'll do that all day. I'll do indoor rock climbing all day. I'm not doing it out in the woods and out there where all the bugs and stuff is. I'm not doing that either. Okay. Another thing. I ain't going camping. My friends called me one time. We're going on a camping trip. We gotta have fun and be safe and don't let the bears and the bugs and things get you. Yeah. Oh, I'm what they call a pretty boy. You're not catching me out there doing all that stuff. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. Baby, I want to bathe and things and stuff. You can't do that out there. So it's a no for me. It's a big no for me. But you know, to each his own. You know, some people just got their things that they want to do maybe before they leave this earth and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know, what I do know is that it ain't my thing. Okay. I didn't mind them saying Bondi's name because it wasn't nothing bad. I mean, I just see Bondi in the comments right here. Good morning, Bama girl. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, but you good, Lasso. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Sean. Hey, Miss Lori. Hey, good morning, everybody. Y'all know in a minute, definitely we won't be saying no content creators' names and all that kind of stuff in just a second. But yeah, I thought this was something I wouldn't be doing. I just would not be doing it. I would not be doing it. But you know, Gail, y'all, then Oprah was sitting out there crying. Oprah was sitting out there crying because she said she was glad to see her friend. Okay, you better cry, Oprah. You better cry for your friend. I don't know, but I think you should tell your friend before before y'all did that. But anyway, anyhow, y'all, today is the deadline to file your taxes. So please do not forget. I do know that a lot of people are like me. I'm wait to the last minute, honey, because it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Ain't no refund really coming. So you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. But today taxes are due. So make sure you get your taxes in. Okay. Make sure you get your taxes in. Today is the final deadline. And if you do not finalize them today, talk to your tax expert. I'm no tax expert, so I'm not to get up here and pretend like I'm a tax expert, but I do know that there is a form that you can fill out to extend your time. Reach out to your tax experts. And if you don't have a tax expert, oh Jesus, sounding like Tisha. If you don't have a tax expert, okay, do your research, do your due diligence, and make sure, because y'all know that several of the people down to the IRS have been let go and all of the other things due to Trumpisha's things. So make sure you guys are good. Okay, make sure you guys are good. File them taxes, baby. All right, let's get into. Yeah, I'm over to my expert. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, help me, help me, help me. Help me, help me, help me. All right. All right. So I don't know if you guys remember, but about a couple weeks ago, I think it's been about 2 weeks ago, Nephew Tommy did a prank call on Jasmine Crockett. Do y'all remember that? Well, honey, they were in the same room together. And let me pull it up. Here we go. Now, before I play this, for me, I had to agree with Jasmine. I don't think that they should have been pranking her, especially dealing with all of the things that she was dealing with. And if y'all don't know, that was like a couple of days after the whole Hot Wheels thing. In my opinion, I actually agree with her. I think I think you should kind of choose your battles, right? Especially when it comes to wanting to prank and do all of those things. I think you should be able to choose your battles with that. And I don't think that she was one that should have been pranked, especially being a Black woman and dealing with all of the things that Jasmine Crockett deals with. I don't think she deserved that. However, they all met in the same room. Jasmine, I guess she let it roll off of her back. But she did say, I am too busy to be playing on the phone with y'all. I'm too busy for y'all pranks. I'm too busy for these things. But this is what, they were in the same room.
If I can show you Ben's text message.
Oh, and Nephew Tommy, so when he done the prank, he said that he got her number from Ben Crump. Okay. So Ben Crump, Nephew Tommy, Jasmine Crockett, and some other people are in the building. And so this is what it ended up being.
I promise you, I ain't give Tommy your number.
You didn't get my back, bitch. You didn't get my back.
We got 100 calls. Why did you give Jasmine
To Tommy.
So they're gonna be more on that later with all the people downstairs.
So again, for me, I do think the prank was Terry. I believe it was in poor taste. So it's, again, just especially on the heels of her dealing with the whole Hot Wheels comment and all of that extra stuff. I just felt like they should have found somebody else to play with. I really do. But again, that's just me, just my opinion on that. All right. Let's keep it moving, honey. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's get into our next topic, honey. Y'all, this is so wild to me. And I was gonna do a separate video on this, but y'all, this is crazy. This is so crazy to me. Okay, so y'all may have heard this story already, where a Pennsylvania judge is facing 60 years in prison if convicted, I'm sorry, of powering her boyfriend in the head while he was sleeping. After he broke up with her previously, powed her ex-husband in the groin because he wouldn't help move furniture. Ma'am, it sounds like this is crazy, and it don't sound like you belong on nobody's. You shouldn't be nobody's judge. So let's get into it, honey. So it says, neighbors, this is crazy. Now, this has been reported by the Neighborhood Talk. And again, I know I'm late. This is like 3 days old, but I won't talk about it. So it says, neighbors, this is crazy as hell. A Pennsylvania judge is getting her own taste of justice after being convicted of trying to off her boyfriend in his sleep by shooting him in the head. Sonia and McKnight, 58. First of all, you 58 years old. You too old to be acting like that. A judge was convicted of attempted homicide and aggravated A-word charges on Wednesday after nearly unaliving her boyfriend, Michael McCoy. The incident took place in February of 2024 after McCoy asked McKnight to move out of his home in an attempted to end their relationship. Okay, now listen, if I'm on the outside looking in, when it's the opposite way around, when it's men doing this and doing whatever they doing to women, we be on the men. So I'm to be on the judge. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Okay, it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he trying to end the relationship, and you sitting over here trying to play with him and trying to power the man because he over here trying to end the relationship. That's crazy. So she supposedly agreed to move out, but later that night went on a rampage and pow McCoy in the head as he was sleeping. He woke up blind with excruciating head pain, and McKnight called 911, but was unable to explain what happened. She went as far as denying the powing, claiming that she was asleep and woke up to his screams, though she was the only the person in the home. McCoy was rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound and went through from, oh Lord, the pow. I mean, the bullet went through from the right temple to the left temple. Oh, ma'am, you're crazy. You're nuts. He was left blind in his right eye. The investigation at the scene produced a pow in McKnight's name and gunpowder on her hands, despite her denying the crime. What makes it even crazier is that McKnight also pow her ex-husband in the groin back in 2019, all because he wouldn't help her move furniture. In that situation, she got off under the guise of self-defense. Girl, she now faces 60 years in prison and has been hit with a $3 million bond. Baby, y'all, unfortunately, she got to go. At the door, you got to go. At the door, you got to go, Miss Judge. At the door, you got to go. Yeah, you got to go. You're weird. You're weird and you're crazy because this man is trying to leave you, and it sounds like you have a pattern of powing, girl. And you a whole judge. Is that not disturbing? The fact that she a judge and keep getting it, keep powing people? Is that not disturbing? Oh my God. Do something with her. Put her up under the prison. Yeah, I said it. Because listen, again, if it was a man and the shoes was on the opposite foot, we definitely be wanting him all up under the prison and all up under the jail. We want her up under the prison and up under the jail. Goodbye. That is crazy. Yeah, I saw this and just could not grasp that. I was like, oh no, that's crazy. All right. So let's get into our next story. The fact that I had saved her story like twice. All right. Let's get into this one. This one is probably a little bit triggering. It's dealing with a 12-year-old, but I do want to discuss it. All right, here we go. Okay, so I saw this as well. So father charged with the unaliving of his 12-year-old daughter 2 years later after reporting her missing, official says. So let's get into the story. So after almost 2 years later, his daughter went missing. A Florida father has been charged with unaliving. On March the 11th, the Tallahassee Police Department announced that 36-year-old Andrew Wiley was arrested for second-degree unaliving related to the death of 12-year-old daughter Lori Page, per New York Post. I do remember talking about this story. I definitely remember talking about this story because I remember this baby's name. The announcement followed a thorough 22-month investigation into the preteen's disappearance. Officials stated that Wiley reported his daughter missing back on June the 3rd of 2023, and he claimed that Lori left home with her backpack overnight while he was working. On April the 5th, her remains, unfortunately, were located in a remote, bushy area of Thomas County, Georgia. After digital evidence pointed investigators there, earlier searches in 2024 proceeded no results until a burn cleared the brush. I'm sorry. In March of 2024, inconsistencies in Wiley's statements made him a suspect in the case, and new information about his relationship with Lori came out. The Tallahassee Police Department noted that they started to notice inconsistencies in Wiley's story while following hundreds of leads across state lines during the summer of 2023 and into early 2024. Lawrence Revel, TPD chief, said, "I told you 2 years ago that we would never give up. I told you 2 years ago that we would find Lori and we would bring her home." Oh man. Ooh, that just did something to me. I told you 2 years ago that we would find who did this and we would arrest them and bring them to justice. And today I stand before you to tell you that we have done just that, he continued. Well, okay. Lori deserved a safe home and a full life. While today's arrest will never bring her back, it does bring a one step closer to justice, said the chief. Now let me tell y'all something. Can I give y'all my honest opinion on this? I don't believe the father did this by himself. I don't. Now, I don't know who the other suspect is in this, but something about this doesn't tell me that the father did this alone. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Hey, Angie B. Hey, Lily. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. This is why I remember her being her face on Facebook, her seeing her face on Facebook. Yeah. If she left with a backpack, he did know if he was working. Exactly. Again, I don't believe he did this on his own. And if he did, it was absolutely premeditated in a way. And I hope you get everything that you deserve. I really do. I really, really do. What did you do to your own daughter? It is some sick people in this world. It really is. It is some sick son of a guns in this world. It is. I cannot. Prayers out to the family for sure. Prayers out to the family. Well, y'all, let's get into this. And I think this is going to be our last, kind of story this way. Give me one moment though. Let's see. All right, so this one is a tough one too. Okay, so let's play the news clipping, and then I'll come back with my commentary.
Is mourning the loss of a mother as her two children continue to fight for their lives. This comes after a shooting Saturday night in Biscayne Park. Sophia Hernandez is speaking to the family today. So what did they have to say, Sophia?
Yeah, Joanna, as you can imagine, it's a situation that the family is still processing as these children are still in the hospital waiting to be released. But the family says right now they are praying for the people who are responsible for taking away the life of their beloved Desiree to come forward.
Right, because this was senseless. It didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen at all.
Saturday at around 1 a.m., the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says several people ran up to an SUV near Northeast 141st Street in 2nd Court and started shooting. Inside was 36-year-old Desiree Brown with her 11-year-old daughter, Reagan, and her boyfriend's 12-year-old son. While the two kids continue to fight for their lives, their mother died in the hospital.
She's not walking through that door. So I have to cope with my granddaughters, trying to help them, and then still pray for the other one that's in the hospital, Reagan. And but with my faith in God, trust in God, I'll get through this one too.
Desiree was Fanny's only daughter.
Everybody loved her. Beautiful. Beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside. Everybody loved her. Wherever she went to, it was just a bright sunshine over her, just radiant everywhere. Always had the beautiful smile. The best kid I could have. The best daughter I could ever have.
Fanny says the family has been riddled with tragedy in recent years. Desiree had lost her father, grandparents, and son. Now Fanny has lost her.
It's been a tragedy after tragedy, but this is really hitting home. It hurts. It hurts me really, really bad.
Desiree leaves behind 3 daughters. Her middle child celebrated her prom this past Friday, the last celebration the girls shared with their mother. A motive still remains unclear as the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office continues their investigations. However, Fanny and the family say they are hoping the people responsible turn themselves in.
We just got to continue to pray that the cowards that did this, they turn themselves in, and that's my prayer.
Now, Desiree's youngest daughter, Reagan, as well as the boyfriend's son, they remain in the hospital. Fanny tells me that Reagan is having to undergo multiple surgeries. Right now, what she is asking for from the community is their support through prayer. Reporting live in Homestead, Sophia Hernandez, NBC 6 News.
A family is mourning the loss of a mother.
That gave me like chills while this video was playing, because oh my God, this is horrendous. This is absolutely horrendous. And I don't know. Man, I tell y'all all the time, like the moment that you wake up and put your feet on the ground, we should be grateful. We should be thankful, because the way that this world is going, the way that people are doing crazy things, we honestly have to be grateful. This is insane. And my heart honestly goes out to these babies. I pray nothing but a speedy recovery for the babies. Now, I am going to read this article piece because there are a few more details. It wasn't quite in the clip. So let's get into that really quick. So it says, neighbors, this one hits deep. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for this. Miami is mourning the loss of Desiree Chanel Brown, 36, a 36-year-old TSA agent and a beloved mom who was unalived in a drive-by pow-powing last weekend while her daughter and young boy still fight to recover. So according to NBC Miami, Brown was driving her 11-year-old daughter Reagan and her boyfriend's 12-year-old son Jarrell Thompson home early Saturday morning, April the 5th, when unknown powers opened fire on the SUV in Biscayne Garden. I think that's how you say that. All 3 were hit with bullets. Brown didn't make it, unfortunately, which is the mom, and she was rushed to the hospital but later pronounced deceased. And both kids were also powed and seriously injured. Reagan was placed in a medically induced coma and is since woken up after multiple surgeries. Thank God for her waking up. Yes, thank God for waking up. Jarrell is still in critical condition, slowly recovering alongside Reagan, according to NBC Miami. Family members are calling it a miracle that both children survived the power. Brown had worked at the Miami International Airport since 2023 and was known for her warmth, strength, and dedication to her family. Everyone loved her, her mother said. She was beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside. In response to her tragic passing, TSA officially shares a heartfelt statement. We are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of, and our thought of her passing. Our thoughts are with her family, friends, and colleagues during this incredibly difficult time. She will be missed by all who knew her. As the community seeks justice, Brown's mother has made a heartfelt plea stating that we got to continue to pray and the cowards turn themselves in. And I totally agree. My heart goes out to this mother, my heart goes out to those children, and I do pray for a speedy recovery. This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. I don't know though, y'all, because I don't know. I don't know what this was about. Like, what was this about? Like, is this a bunch of kids who out here being dumb, being stupid, being ignorant? I don't know, but this is sad. It brings me back. See, I didn't save this video, but it brings me back to this video that I seen of a young man who was in an interrogation room and his grandmother was in there crying because I guess he was supposed to have been sentenced that day. I don't know what his sentence ended up being, but his grandmother said, y'all didn't have to. I don't think it has anything to do with this, of course, because this just happened on April the 5th. But I'm saying that to say that there's a lot of these young people out here, and it's older people too, but a lot of these young kids are out here just running amok and just doing the crazy things. Listen, parents, parents, parents. I know life be lifing, but we have got to step in and we have got to take our children back. And I feel so old saying this, and not old in the sense where I'm calling people who have children old, but I'm saying this in a sense to where I just see so many children now who it's like the parents done kind of halfway gave up on their kids. I get it. Children can be rebellious. Children cannot listen to you. You could do everything in your power, and sometimes they just don't listen to you. But we gotta reel these kids back in here some kind of way, especially with a person like Trumpisha in the office. We have got to reel these kids back in some kind of way. And people may disagree with me, but that's just how I feel. This just how I feel. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, so let's get into this here really quick. Girl, whew, I feel bad for this man. I do. I feel bad for this man. Yesterday during the press conference, y'all know that there is a man who is in one of the worst prisons. Okay, between y'all president and they president, honey. They calling a man a terrorist, and he has no plans on bringing this man back. Oh God, this is just insane to me. I really, it's disgusting. It's insane to me. I feel for this man because this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. He said he just ain't gonna do it, and y'all know that he don't. Unfortunately, he don't gotta follow our laws or anything like that. So him saying it, I mean, man, my heart goes out to this man because this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. What's up, Really Be Boo? What's going on? What's going on? So today during the press conference, this was yesterday, during the press conference in the Oval Office, the El Salvador's president stated that while sitting with Trumpisha, he said that he will not allow the man to be brought back to the U.S. because he's a terrorist. And then he said that he's been allegedly, and they definitely said allegedly and put allegedly off up in there, said that he's been affiliated with the MS-13 gang. Girl, you just can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. Prayers out to this young man, because I don't know what I don't know what it's gonna be for him. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's sad. It really is. It's sad. It's sad. Now I do know at one point his I believe it was his girlfriend or maybe his wife was doing videos on TikTok. I haven't seen her doing any lately. I'm gonna go over there and look and see if she's done any lately. But that's sad. We'll talk about that more on the backup channel, because you know it has more to do with the in the words of really be the politics of it all. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on the backup channel. All right. Let's get into a couple of other things, and then we're gonna definitely get into one of the reasons why I know y'all here. All right. Y'all, I told y'all, I done told you, I done told you. Now, I was over there. I was gonna say I was over there minding my business, but I really wasn't over there minding my business. I definitely was over there trolling Jonetta. Okay. Yeah, I'll be over there trolling Jonetta. I was trolling Jonetta. Now I told y'all that they was gonna tell Netta that she was mentioned on the Housewives, child. And as soon as they did that, honey, here come the icon. Here come the icon acting like she is not E. And then Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, and what's his name? What's the Funny Marco mentioned Jonetta as well. Also, Jonetta fans, don't come over here in my comments. I'm gonna cuss y'all out. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Y'all can't get me when it comes to this man who don't tuck, whose balls just be hanging on the side of his legs and stuff like that. Y'all can't tell me nothing about Netta. Okay, so don't even come over here and waste your breath. As I saw how y'all was trolling that young lady last night for doing that live, and she wasn't doing nothing but giving commentary, and y'all was over there trolling her. Come over here and troll me. Play with me. Play with me. This man can't even look at the screen straight. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, when he get his balls under control, then maybe we can talk. But until then, stay around there, child. This man don't tuck. He don't put his balls up. He don't want to do nothing. And then you got the nerve to, baby, y'all. Listen. So one day, Netta was cutting up some chicken, and she used the same knife, the same cutting board, everything. She go over there, she cut up the shrimp. She used the same knife, same cutting board, and then she go to the beef. So I'm over here telling her, you cross-contaminating, you're nasty, you don't wash your hands. So they calling me all kind of punks and stuff in the chat. And I'm like, are y'all literally calling me a punk when the punk that y'all up here supporting doesn't even know how to tuck her balls? Are you kidding me? I think she would be the biggest punk that there would be. He, she. Okay. Yeah, I said it. Somebody said yesterday in her comments, it looked like your glasses got on glasses. Baby, when I said oh, hey, Sean Talk. Baby, somebody said in the comments, it looked like your glasses got on glasses. Baby, I was too done. I was done. Okay. So here go the clip of the house.
Well, at least we got Angela problems though. Y'all been tearing up. Is that Angela hot flashes? I don't want that. Cause she be indoors with that fan still. No. Yeah. For real. Okay, good. Cause I ain't trying to play with Bravo. I'm trying to play with Bravo. So we gonna pause it for just a second. And Shamia getting ready to say it. Okay. But don't catch me outside. Kelly got me laughing because Kelly called her Netta now. Cause the way she say his. Okay, so this is what Jonetta had to say.
Huh? I was mentioned on Housewives last night. Probably was, because Drew Sidora, me and Drew Sidora, we reach out. I didn't even look at that. But I might go check it out. Me and Drew Sidora, we've been, conversating and talking on the phone and stuff like that. And I was going to go and appear on Housewives last year when they was filming, but I didn't do it. We didn't have a storyline for me to come on there, but I probably
Netta, what? What? I told y'all. Everybody owe me because I told y'all she was gonna get up here and lie about something. Ma'am, if you were supposed to make a guest appearance, why the hell you need a storyline? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
it was mentioned on it. I'm gonna go and check that out.
One more time.
Huh? I was mentioned on Housewife last night. Probably was, because Drew Sidora, me and Drew Sidora, we reach out. I didn't even look at that, but I might go check it out. Me and Drew Sidora, we've been, conversating and talking on the phone and stuff like that. And I was going to go and appear on Housewives last year when they was filming, but I didn't do it. We didn't have a storyline for me to come on there, but I probably was mentioned on it. I'm gonna go and check that out.
And the funny part about it is, girl, Drew Sidora ain't even mention you. Ma'am, and because you don't got a storyline, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? I told y'all, all y'all owe me a Coke. All y'all owe me a cold Coke. Yep, y'all do. And then that ain't even the kicker part.
Anybody ever told you?
So I saw this yesterday, and we also gonna go over these comments because y'all know people love to comment up on. What is it about me that y'all always wants to comment up wonder what I say? I kid you not. I can make a comment, and here come everybody. I always got something to say about what I got to say. Why me? Anyway. Check this out. This is a funny Marco Ocho Cinco. He ain't doing nothing but showing teeth, smiling in Shannon shop.
You look like Miss Netta.
They do sometimes.
Okay.
I don't get up. It used to bother me, but guess what? It don't stop them checks from coming in, and it don't stop them young ones from opening up.
They sure don't. So let me.
As a matter of fact, you look more like Miss Netta to me with that skin, that acne. Now that you brought it up, you should have left that alone. You look. Put some glasses on. I tell you what, chat. Let's put glasses on. Put glasses on him. Put glasses on me, and let's turn to the side and let's see who looks like Miss Netta.
It ain't about the acne.
Yes, it is. No, I'm glad you brought that up. But since you took it there, let's go there now.
See, there we go with
glasses on.
Now we getting aggressive. I'm really scared right now. But I said I can sue you right now because I'm on your show and now I feel embarrassed. This is a lawsuit.
What you embarrassed for?
I'm embarrassed.
You've been looking like this for 30+ years.
You get a cease and desist.
It was you that went to the doctor.
I'm telling you, I'm on your
Miss
show
Netta.
and it's 20,000 people watching. I'm a little afraid. Anybody ever told you look like Miss Netta?
They do.
So, I mean, if we gonna keep it all the way with that, well, I think both of them kind of resemble. If we gonna keep it with that, well, I think both of y'all look like Netta. I think both of y'all can take a piece of the pie. I think both of y'all do. I think both of y'all do. So I put here, Netta really about to show out on these lives. She was mentioned on RHOA, and now Marco and Shannon Sharp mentioning her. She about to be an icon all week. So then, you got your people who laugh, and then here go Miss Foxy, and he can sue. Might be a payday for him. Girl, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? What is you talking about? So I said, what is he suing for exactly? He better use this to be relevant. In other words, you was mentioned on Housewives and you was mentioned on here. So you really better use that to your own advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, clock that T and get to it. Get to the bag. Okay, get to the money. Anyway, so the person said, I think she said at the end, they kept mentioning his name. Girl, y'all just be saying anything. Y'all really do. Y'all get on these apps and y'all just say anything because I don't even know how that made any lick of sense, ma'am. stupid man. But go off, honey. Go completely off. Go off. But yeah, if you ask me, they both look like a little piece of netta. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, please. Please make sure y'all hit that like button.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
Thank you, ushers. Thank you, ushers, for closing the doors. Shout out to Really B. Thank you, ushers. Make sure you close those doors. Close those doors. Close those doors. Y'all know what I ain't seen in a long time. I think I gotta do it just because. I don't even know if it's on here. Is it on here? It is. Just because I ain't done it in a minute. Just because I ain't done it in a minute. Again, make sure y'all mash that like button. I sure appreciate you. Just because I ain't done it in a minute. Let's get it cracking. Hold on. Oops, I forgot my manners. Good morning. Good morning. Grown women don't try me. Grown women don't try me. Grown women don't try me is right. Good morning. Good morning.
Sent you as he turns. This great leader. Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
We show miss Bishop, don't we? We miss Bishop, don't we? I know y'all miss Bishop. Y'all probably ain't gonna say it, but y'all miss Bishop. I know y'all miss Bishop. I know y'all miss Bishop. Okay. I know y'all miss the Bishop. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Hey. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Wood. Okay. I have nothing to say about Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks, in my opinion, is trash. I don't care for her. Yeah, I don't care for her. I don't care for her. He is so anointed. Good morning, Miss Major. He is anointed, ain't he? That place was packed. I couldn't get in, Chef. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I told y'all had to show up to service early. That place was packed out. All of the peoples was there, baby. Have anyone checked on Diamond and Daryl? I did. Diamond and Daryl wasn't really affected by him going to prison because Diamond and Daryl had already, they had already took their membership away when he got caught up. You know what I'm saying? They took their membership away. That's why they was over here meddling, because later on that same day after that live, he went live and said that 5 important people had resigned, and Diamond and Daryl was one of them. But Diamond and Daryl over here, they appreciate coming over here, running those out from buckets back and forth, honey. Yeah, and it's much easier for you now because we command for the doors to be closed. So Diamond and Daryl can get on their posts. They over here now. They're over here now. Y'all, I forgot this story, and then I'm gonna get into the other stuff. I forgot this story. I'm gonna do this, then we're gonna talk about Brit Edy, and then we're gonna talk about these channels being reported and people being mad. That's what we're gonna talk about after that. Okay, so listen, y'all, hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. This story real quick. Okay, listen. So I saw this actually on yahoo.com is actually where I saw it a couple days ago. So here we go. Shout out to Onsite for this. So on April the 12th, a tragic power endured a church-sponsored Easter egg hunt at why did I have to read it? It was an Easter egg hunt because I wonder if they had real eggs, if they had boiled real eggs. Let me quit because it's a serious story. Let me quit. This is a serious story. Okay. Golden Sports Complex in Gulfport, Mississippi claimed the life of Deacon Eady Shedd, who is 39. Young. I'm so sorry, Deacon. I really am. The event, hosted by Empowerment Ministries Christian Center, was disrupted by what authorities called a senseless act of gun violence, according to Gulfport police. The violence stemmed from a custody dispute involving Trian Dion Gabble, 24. During the confrontation, Gabble allegedly opened fire, injuring 2 individuals who tried to intervene. Deacon Shedd was fatally powed while attempting to protect the mother involved in the dispute. Oh my God. One of the other victims was airlifted for medical care, and Gabble, who was also injured, has been charged with first-degree unaliving and aggravated A-word. His bond for the assault charge was set at $250,000, and he was denied bond for the unaliving charge. Pastor Greg McGee described Deacon Eady Shedd as a true hero, praising his selflessness and bravery. Listen, Deacon, I am so sorry that this happened to you, Deacon. I'm so sorry that this happened to you, Deacon. Being a hero, being that one. And you know what? I always say this. It's tough, especially when stuff like this happens, because when you see certain things going on, you be wanting to intervene. It ain't your business or nothing like that, but you be wanting to intervene because you be seeing something that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? So, Dr. Heavenly, I mean, I know this ain't no man in the community, but this is for you. Because you said out of your mouth, you said that men don't support and do stuff like this. But I have seen a number of times where men, gay or straight, will stand in the gap. Now, I ain't gonna go down that road or that highway that I could go down, but I have seen people stand, or men stand in the gap for women, especially when things like this happen. So he stood in the way of the bullet who could have caught her. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, so again, prayers out to this family, and I'm so sorry that this happened. But you were brave, you were courageous, and you were a hero. And I don't even know how to feel about this. Y'all know something like this happened too as well. I can't remember exactly where it was, but someone was in the mall, and a woman was being pistol whipped, actually. And a guy stood in front, and he caught the bullet before, or he got the bullet, and she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So he stood in the gap, total stranger. They didn't know the man, anything like that. And it happened at a mall. I just can't remember where it happened. And it happened about 2 years ago. But it just goes to show you that people do, when they do see stuff that they don't rock with, they do stand in the gap. So again, prayers out to him. Prayers out to him. All right. I hope y'all hit that like button. Because y'all really about to like me in just a minute, because I'm fit to let loose. Okay? I'm fit to let loose. Okay, y'all. So last night they're saying that Claudia Jordan had some things to say about Brit Edy. I mean, Claudia is not doing what other people are not out here doing. So I just want to say that, because y'all know y'all saying, oh my God, Claudia doing so much research. I mean, everybody else done the same thing on Brit, as far as what she could have possibly been investigated before this whole buffoonery happened, for allegedly insurance fraud and some other things. Okay. Looks like she used to work for Allstate. If y'all were here yesterday morning, we kind of looked up a couple of things when it came to Brit Edy. She has 2 different Instagram pages. One is, I think it's called the insurance agent, or the agent, or something like that. And then the other one is which she had the other one when I guess she was working for Allstate. Doesn't sound like she's working for Allstate anymore. It actually sounds like she's probably an agency worker outside, or field agency is what it sounds like. A field agent is what it sounds like she is to me. And it sounds like she could be affiliated with more than just Allstate, where she's affiliated with multiple companies. As a licensed insurance agent, I'm licensed in every state except for, and I've been licensed in 49 states. There's just a process. They not just, Angela was absolutely correct. They're not just about to take your license just because of Kenya posting some photographs of you. Okay, it wasn't you, meaning you didn't create the poster, and it wasn't you going around showing it. So I knew that was straight up bull crap when I heard that. You know what I'm saying? It was straight up bull crap when you said that. So anyway, she got some other things going on. Listen, and I'm not here to really bash, because we're about to get into that too, but I ain't here to bash nobody's business and what nobody do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to do that. But Brit, I think you should definitely rethink how you're doing things, because people are going to call that a scam. They're going to call it all kind of other things, because why am I paying you $495 and I still have to dig deep and figure out exactly what it is that you offer or what it is that you do? I done said time and time again, I just feel like Brit, I don't know, she's exhausting to me, y'all. I just, and I've said this time and time again, she belong over there. Some people say she don't belong on Zeus. She do. She belong over there with the lemon pepper stepper people. She absolutely do. I mean, I don't know no other way around it. But again, for me, I just feel like, girl, you came out here when you was talking to your husband, you said at first, right? When you was talking to your husband, you was like, I could possibly lose my license. Then you tell Shamia, apparently, because Shamia is the one that said that you said you lost your license. You tell Shamia, so Shamia coming up here asking, why did you actually lose your license? You ain't lose your license because of anything Kenya did. You would have lost your license for something that you was doing. I mean, just period point blank. I just feel like, again, Brit, she needs to go. She needs to go. She's ghetto. She's a shit starter, and she needs to go. She needs to go. Okay? And some of y'all, listen, I want y'all to quit doing this. Hey, friend, what's going on? You had me laughing the other night, as always. What's up, friend? Another thing is, girl, you can't find not one thing that Kenya did to you allegedly that will make you say that Kenya was on your back. Now, we know Kenya can be Kenya. We didn't see that. We just did not see that. And again, if production is doing a disservice by not showing certain things, then so be it. But girl, what we have actually seen, synced, okay, what we've actually synced, in the words of Moses, that won't it. That won't it. And I want people to quit acting like Kenya asked a crazy question about that ring. Girl, I'd have asked you the same question. Truth be told, I'd have asked you the same question. So, Brit, I just want her off of my TV screens. She shouldn't have never started over here. She should have most definitely started over there, over there on Love and Hip Hop, over there with Lemon Pepper Stepper. I don't care, but this is just insane. Brit, girl, you got a lot going on, and I want to also say this too: for you to be selling a master course or whatever you're doing over there for $495, people should not have to dig in to figure out what they're getting. Again, this is why people looking at it as a scam, because listen, if you want to be a licensed insurance agent, let me just tell you the easiest way to go and get your license. The easiest way is to go through one of these major companies. Most of the time, they're even going to pay for your license, for you to get your license. Some of them, okay? But, girl, stop. I had to do a literal deep dive into what she does yesterday. Why do we not know that you automatically do car insurance? Why do we not know what type of insurance you sell or that you do? You keep saying insurance. Now, maybe it's just me, but in that first episode, did she not say that her dad dying was the reason why she stepped foot into the insurance industry? Is that not what she said? I could have sworn that's what that girl said. So me, automatically, I'm assuming you selling life insurance. Am I the only one who thought like that? And I'm in the insurance field. I just knew she was a life insurance agent. And again, you can be up under an umbrella and you can sell all types of insurance as far as like auto, home, renters, life insurance, all of that kind of stuff. I know I'm not licensed in life insurance though. So you have to have a different type of license for life insurance. But again, Brit, girl, go on somewhere. Go on somewhere. Again, I thought, and I picked up the fact that she said that her dad passed away, and it sounded like he didn't have no insurance, that she was in the life insurance field. And again, she could be doing all the things up under the umbrella. But I don't think that you should be selling a course for $495. And the people can really get that information online. All you gotta do is search in YouTube, honey. Okay. And it's free if you look on YouTube. Okay. Girl, go on. Go with God. Go with whoever the hell you want to go with, if you ask me. But I cannot. I just I cannot. I don't like Brit, y'all. I don't. I don't like Brit. So just so y'all know. Oh, that's cute. Okay. All right, moving on. The agent that owned an all-state agency paid for my license. Yeah. A lot of times, especially when you're out and you kind of doing your own thing, like you can really honestly, get your license paid for through people. I know for me, Liberty Mutual paid for my license at first. So that's the, that's that. Just as long as I don't think you take the test more than twice, I think is what it is, or at least here in the state of Texas. As long as that you don't take the test more than twice, I think after that second time they ain't paying for it again. You got to pay for it after that. Hey, Miss Evelyn. Good morning. Good morning, TK. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Terry, for posting Jeremy's link. Y'all, Jeremy is crazy. He had me hollering on Sunday. All of y'all really honestly be having me hollering instead of talking about the way that girl talk. But she do talk like, yeah, I'm saying, Kenya did not have to do what Kenya did. Kenya, girl, Kenya, girl, bye. Thanks for the info. I didn't know an agency would pay. Yeah. An agency will pay for your license. Now, I will say, as long as you've never had your license before, and they just been, you let them expire or whatever, they won't pay for that, but they will pay for you in initial phase of everything. Absolutely. Okay, so all right, let's get into the things and why I know a lot of people are here. And why I know a lot of people unsubscribed and a lot of people done all kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First of all, I want to say this. I don't take back nothing I said. What I said to Tamara, what I said about these businesses, what I said, it stands. Okay. And I just want to know if anybody is going to come up here and shut me up, check me for what I'm saying, pop me in my face, what you gonna do? That's the way I feel about it. Because a lot of people, and I'm just gonna give a brief thing for the people. Okay. So last week, I was accused of being on Stormy's payroll, which was absolutely hilarious to me. Then you got this back and forth between Stormy and some lady about her body stuff, her body cream or whatever. And then you got a lady over here who did a TikTok about 7th Avenue Beauty. Okay. What I said, I stand on, and I'm not taking it back. And again, if you don't like it and you don't comprehend well, that's on you. What I said was, instead of going and posting negative things up under that lady's video, y'all should have been posting positive reactions or positive things, or even positive videos on how to do the whatever it was that she had, the foaming face thing from 7th Avenue Beauty. If she did it wrong, post a video where the correct way to do it. Post your experience. If you've had a great experience, post that instead of going up under there calling her a lie, calling her this, calling her that. It just doesn't look good. And I said what I said, and I meant it with my whole chest. Okay? Nothing changes for me. It's still the same. I've always been a person who have always told y'all that it's not in me to come after people's business the way that some of y'all do. And when I say y'all, I could be talking about anybody that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. I've always said, balance out that stuff. And again, everybody is not going to have the same experience. I'm not going to have the same experience with Dove as you are. There are certain deodorants I cannot use. There are certain body washes I cannot use. There are certain facial products that I just cannot use. I promise y'all, it is okay. But the more that y'all go up under the comments and bring light to the situation, and causing people to go over there, causing the videos to pop up in people's algorithm, that's exactly what you're doing when you go over there and you spew hate. It's not necessary. I said what I said. I don't know about Stormy's products because guess what? I don't use Stormy's products. I've never used Stormy's products. But the one thing I've never agreed with is, oh, let's call Target. Let's do this. Let's do that. I ain't going to agree with it. And can't none of y'all make me. And that has never changed for me. I feel like a lot of y'all got a lot of growing up to do. Y'all very immature. And you don't have y'all don't have the wherewithal to change the trajectory of where things are going when things like this happen. And again, if you feeling froggy and things like that, I suggest you don't leap though. I suggest you don't leap. Have water and fluid on your legs, because again, I suggest you don't leap. Because again, this is just the way that I feel. I feel like it's whack for y'all to do stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, that's juju and things that have come back on you in some sort of way. When you do things like that, it has to come back on you in some sort of way. Now, there's a content creator right now whose channel had been reported for nudity, I believe, and some other things. So here's my thing. I told you guys, I've said this time and time again, I don't revel in anyone losing any part of their, I don't revel in them losing their channels, nor do I revel in them being demonetized, videos being demonetized. I don't like that, because when it's done to you, it ain't a good feeling. I came down here and I talked about my grief with what I was dealing with last year, right? I clearly somebody reported me. I couldn't go live or post a video for a whole week because YouTube said that I violated their guidelines by talking about grief. I'm still to this day shocked and confused at that. Another thing, when you reach out to YouTube is very general. They don't, you know, you'll hear people say all the time, you know, I know such and such over at YouTube, and I know such and such over at YouTube. Girl, y'all do like to gatekeep though, if that's the case. If you know all these people over here at YouTube, then what we doing? Gatekeeping? Y'all not ready for that conversation, are you? Huh? Hello? Anybody there? Knock, knock. Hello? 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 Okay, y'all not ready for that conversation, huh? There's 117 people up in here, but y'all on mute this morning. Hello? Got y'all on mute this morning, huh? I'm just saying, if we got all these ties and these connections and things, and I've heard a lot of people say this, it kind of give me gatekeeping to me, is all I'm saying. I don't revel in again people losing their platforms, especially if this is your money maker. This is how you make your money, your bread and butter. I don't condone it, and I don't like it, right? I don't like it. But if subscribers or people are out here reporting videos falsely and doing things that they don't have no business, I think that's whack. And I think you know if you're doing it or not, right? I think it's whack. I do. I think it is absolutely whack. But what I also, and this is for me, you can do whatever, these other people can do whatever they want to do, right? But I think it is whack to then start blaming people when we really don't know how this happened. It could be anybody. It could literally be anybody, y'all. There are a lot of people out here who are angry at certain things, and it can literally be anybody. We're sitting up here blaming people, but it could also be subscribers. Some of these subscribers are very fickle. They're just like these fans of these reality stars. One day they like you, the next day they don't. One day you say something, and then here they go, saying all kind of crazy stuff to you. Hello, Tamara. So to me, subscribers are just literally just like fans. They're fickle. They go whichever way the wind go. Now, some of y'all not like that. Some of y'all stick around. Y'all been around. You support, and that's okay. But some of y'all are literally fickle, just like the fans. You'll hear one thing and then you'll run with it, and you'll swear you know that particular content creator or that person, and then you go from there. Let's just call a thing a thing. So I think blaming it on people when we really just don't know, it could be anybody. It could be absolutely anybody. I don't understand the whole 1 minute. Hold on. 1 minute we are we're on that person's side, and then the next minute something is said or done, and there y'all go flipping out and doing all the things. And listen, you could be subscribed to whoever you want to be subscribed to. That's not what I'm saying. But again, I'm sorry to and again, I want to mess, so that's the only reason why I'm not saying it's the person's name. I think most of you guys know who it is. You do not, please do not put it in the chat, or the comment will be deleted. But I don't condone it, and I think that is absolutely wrong. I pray that things are restored. I'm not sure, all of the details, but I pray that all things are restored. Again, I don't wish it on nobody. I think it is absolutely insane when this type of stuff happens. And again, YouTube, in my opinion, especially for all of these smaller content creators, if these bigger content creators have all these pulls and connections over at YouTube, it should definitely be some type of situation where they are actually going in and reviewing these. I think when they say that they have a human reviewing, I don't believe a human reviewing. Do you understand what I'm saying? This, again, it's just me. It's just my thoughts. So again, I'm sorry. The madness is never going to stop, PM2 Ross. That's the sad part about it. It'll never stop. It'll never stop. It'll never stop. Too many people out here, and And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but somebody got to see it. Somebody got to see it. Some of y'all, and I've said this several times, and some of y'all probably wonder why you cannot comment, and it's because I blocked your frickle. You want to blow this way, then you want to blow that way, and you want to blow this way. I don't got time to play games with y'all. I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. And sometimes I really do be thinking that a lot of these subscribers, especially what do you call it? A disgruntled, and you're a disgruntled subscriber. Somebody say something that you don't like, instead of you being able to agree to disagree, here you go with all this stupid stuff, reporting and just doing all kind of crazy stuff. And again, this is why we're in the space that we're in. Again, I'm not going to blame it on anybody, because again, do you know how many people are in this world that could have done that? Come on. Like, we just be quick to do that. And I get it, what y'all gonna say after this. A lot of y'all feel like I clearly that I have crossed over to the Stormy side. Oh my God, you are right there with Stormy. You're defending Stormy, and you're doing all of this and doing all of that. But guess what? If that's the way you see it, then let it be, B. Let it be. Let it be, B. Let it be what you want it to be. I'm not coming up here to tell y'all don't believe this, don't believe that. If that's what you want to believe, believe it. Okay? And take your subscription and wipe your ass with it. Is the way I feel about it. Because again, this would be too frickle for me. 1 minute we here and we do it, girl. I just it is what it is, and that's it. That's it, Terry. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Period. 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 Right is right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. What that means is, if we do not know who did it, why are we blaming people? That's all I'm saying. I just don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like it's fair. If you know who did it, then you know who did it. If not, then blaming it on other people is just insane. And again, I'm not saying that this content could, let me clear this up, because y'all will go with this. I am not saying that content creator blamed anybody. From what I heard, she stated that the person said that they wanted to remain anonymous, and that was it. But again, it could be a slew of people. You just be somebody on YouTube that just don't like you. And again, everybody ain't gonna like you. Cool, cute, whatever. But some of y'all just do too much. Announcing and telling other people that you unsubscribing from this person because of this, trying to recruit people to also unsubscribe is wild. I've seen y'all do it. I've seen y'all do it in people's chats. Oh, let me go unsubscribe then. Let me go do this. Let me go do this. Do you have a mind of your own? Go check it out for yourself before you just make this assumption and then you just want to do whatever you want to do. And chances are, if you unsubscribe from somebody because of something you've heard or something like that, then chances are you didn't need to be there anyway. And that's the way I feel about it. You unsubscribe from me, baby. I don't need you. I don't need you. It is what it is. Because guess what? You unsubscribe from me means nothing. I can still get on here and do my content though. I can still get on here and click my button and go live though. So unsubscribe and be peaceful. Be peaceful about it. Don't announce it. It's going on about your business. Simple as that. And y'all don't like the fact that I be telling the truth. Y'all hate it. Y'all hate it. In my opinion, it's the subscribers, some of the CCs that are doing all of this reporting and stuff. I don't know why, but it really needs to stop. I agree. I think everybody needs to stop with the whole reporting of things and doing all of the. I think it needs to stop. Again, it's not fair and it ain't right. I think it's a higher power. It's sad 2 Black women can't be successful. These fanatics are hateful. The CCs they like are catching strays, and it's just sad. Again, right? Folks want folks to choose a side and do this and do that. I am grown. I am grown. And in this situation, I want to see both ladies win. And please understand and be realistic that there are going to be some people who are going to leave bad reviews, whether that was really their experience or not. Who are we to go up under somebody's comment section and tell them that they are lying about that particular experience? And again, if you feel like they are misapplying the product, do a video of you showing them how to apply the product. It is so simple, bro. Like all this extra stuff that's going on, it's not even necessary. The show not on. It's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. And I'm quite sure some of you that's leaving this chat, you probably guilty as charged. Because I see a lot of y'all, I peep what a lot of y'all do. I peep a lot of y'all being in other people's chats and comment section, and I be peeping what y'all be saying. And I know it's vice versa. Other content creators probably do the very same thing. But I peep what y'all say, and that's why a lot of people can't comment over here because you blocked. I blocked over, I know over 100 and something people over the last 2 weeks. Sure did, because I done peeped all y'all. Peep what you about. And peep how frickle you are. And if the shoe don't fit, don't lace it up, don't put it on, and don't walk, baby. If it do, you better lace that mug up. You can put 2 knots in it if you want to. Right? It's okay to take a break, but as you take your break, take it quietly, leave quietly, come back quietly. I mean, if that's what you choose to do, if you just choose to take a break, you can take a break. I don't care what folks do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like if you making an exit that you gotta announce it. So, you know, I don't know, but I feel like I've been there. I know what it feels like for somebody to report your channel falsely or whatever. And again, I can't. What would I look like blaming it on people that I don't really know who did it? I didn't know who reported my channel, but I knew my channel had been reported. But what would I look like going down a roster of people who I think it could possibly be? Folks catching strays that ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't right. It ain't right. And I don't care how you look at it. I don't care if you support Melody. I don't care if you support Stormy. I don't care who you support. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Period. Yeah, Tennessee girls, time for them to grow up. I agree. It is time for people to grow up. Hey, QT, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna announce myself, and you gonna like it. Listen, it's beyond me. Like, so many people come up into your comment section talking about, oh, I'm unsubscribing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Girl, go with God. Go with God. I don't care. Chances are I probably didn't even notice you was here. Sorry. But chances are I probably noticed you won't. I didn't even notice you was here. Because guess what? I'm gonna have my people who gonna support me. I'm gonna have my people who gonna support me. And it is what it is. I know if I don't know nothing else, baby, I got at least a handful of people that I know is gonna come around here and rock with me, and they've been rocking with me for a very long time. So if you feel like you gotta go, baby, just go ahead and go. Do whatever works for your mental health. But sit up here causing a whole bunch of drama online and stuff like that, don't do it. And subscribers, this is another thing I want y'all to stop saying. I don't really think it's the subscribers. I think it'd be the CCs that be doing some SCCs. Believe me, I don't think that we're innocent. However, a lot of these subscribers most definitely cause a lot of mess. You know how I know y'all cause a lot of mess? Some of y'all. You know how I know some of y'all cause a lot of mess? Because I'll be seeing you in somebody else's chat, and some of what you say will literally grow legs. And it was said in one chat, then they go to the next chat. Somebody gonna say it over there, and then they go to the next chat. Somebody say it over there, and then it just become this big old whole thing for no reason. For no reason. I can't take. I cannot take. I just can't take. Shout out to oh, look at y'all. Come on. Terry been rocking with me for longer than 2 years. I can tell you that, because this say she been a member for 28 months. Okay, but of course she was around before I even had my membership. So shout out to Terry. I sure appreciate you. Rocking till the wheels fall off. Period. Nikki P, my boo, look, member for 27 months. Shout out to y'all. Okay, shout out to y'all. Cam said my grandmother used to say frickle. I mean, that's just how some of these people are. Like, and then some of these people, they act like you supposed to please them in everything that you do. Them type of people who come over here and try to run your channel. Who the hell do you think you are? Get you a channel and you go over there and you run it how you want to run it. And I run mine how I want to run mine. I also don't understand that. Okay. I just don't get it. And again, you don't like me, you don't got to. I understand. One thing my grandmama told me is that, baby, everybody ain't gonna like you. But you also don't gotta go sit at everybody's table either. So I make my own table over here. And I get to sit at it. Again, I'm not swaying one way or the other. What I am saying though is that we got to do better. We really do. We got to do better. And if you decide to unsubscribe, honey, unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe. Let's do it. Let's see. Again, I do hope, and again, I don't know the extent of the content creator whose channel or whose video got reported. I don't know to the extent of like if the video was demonetized. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what happened, but what I will say is I hope that whatever happens, it is restored. I know that feeling, and that feeling is not good, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. Again, I pray that all things are restored. I've said this several times. I don't revel in the fact of anyone losing their channel, nor do I revel in the fact of anyone losing any possible revenue here on this app. It's hard out here for us, and we out here trying to make it. So that's how I feel. We still doing this drama. I've been in the other rabbit holes of YouTube. Love Mary Trumpsville must be coming back. I don't miss the craziness. I don't know what the show doing. From my understanding, yeah, they supposed to be wrapping up filming soon. But for me, it's beyond the show. Like, But I get it. I know, like, when the show getting ready to come back on, it seems like all hell be breaking loose. I get what you're saying, but I just feel like this particular instance, and truth be told, this really ain't even about Melody or Stormy, to be honest. It's not. I mean, they are the owners of their businesses, but it's really about people. I agree, Mama V, what she was struck for, because they said something about nudity or something of that sort. And I don't. Yeah, I agree. I do agree that it was very disgusting. Whatever she was struck for, whatever happened to the video, or whatever, it was very disgusting. But again, this is just saying that if you have an experience with the business and your experience was great, and you see that someone had a not so great experience, instead of fighting with them and telling them, hey, yeah, then instead post your positive review, post what you've had and all the great things that that the company has done for you. It's just that simple. But y'all don't realize what y'all doing is not good for nobody. I don't care how many times people come down here and say, oh, such and such is good. They good. You still don't have to be doing what you're doing if they good or not. Because what you doing ain't good. And Tamara, I know you probably listening to me, and you're crazy. You're crazy. My YouTube algorithm is so all over the place. Sometimes I talk about, but baby, my YouTube algorithm is all over the place, child. I would guarantee you, if I open up my YouTube app, it'd probably be all kind of videos up here. Political videos, videos about renovating homes and Hell's Kitchen and all kind of other stuff, child. These folks, I already told y'all I have no interest in even recapping Love and Marriage Huntsville when it comes back on. I have no interest in watching it when it comes back on, to be honest with you. I may be a little bit nosy here and there, but I guarantee you I won't be clicking my button giving a review. I have no interest in doing it. At least now, I don't. I don't even talk about the things that I do know as far as them filming and stuff right now. Like, because I don't care. I just do not care. I don't. Shout out to Bama Girl for being here with me for 30 months. Lord Jesus, that's a long time. That's a long time. Okay. Also on the backup channel, we're gonna be talking about politics. And the only reason why I'm not doing it on here is because I believe there's an algorithm for it. And you be saying crazy stuff, and I just don't want my main channel I don't want nothing to happen here. So I'd rather do that on my backup channel. So y'all make sure y'all are over there, because we're going to talk about the man over in El Salvador. We're going to talk about these tariffs. We're going to talk about some other stuff that is going on. And again, to me, I just think that there are more important things to be worried about in this sector. I mean, not in this sector, but in this world is what I meant. There are more things to be worried about and concerned about, other than the fact that we are upset about someone leaving a review, when people are going to do that regardless. There are going to be people who are going to leave good reviews, bad reviews, crazy reviews, all kind of stuff. And guess what? It ain't nothing you can do about it other than post your positive experience. And if you cannot comprehend that, then you just dumb. You're a big dummy. That's it. I'm glad we all have found find y'all some other things to enjoy. And I'm gonna tell you something. Even like now, for me, when it comes to this type of stuff, like, again, I don't want my channel to be all about this. And there was a time where when I was going live, I was doing hot topics. I was doing all these things. Go back and look at some of my lives that are 3 freaking years old. Speaking of 3 years old, y'all, I just realized my channel is 3 years old. Now I've had my channel longer than that, but as far as like me putting content out and stuff like that, being a content creator, y'all, we are 3 years old as of today, 4/15. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. They reminded me over there on the thing. Shout out to us. Some of y'all been over here almost that long, so shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. 3 whole years over here on this hellish app. I didn't see them come and go, honey. I didn't see them come and go. Exactly. AT had her opinion, but to strike her was low. I agree. I completely agree. I think it is low. Whoever did it, I think it is low. I think it is low. I think it is tired. It is. I think it's all of those things. I do. Again, I told y'all, I knew it didn't feel good being struck for talking about grief. I'm like, girl, y'all struck my channel for talking about grief. And again, I could go out here and say blah blah probably did it, did it, did it, did it, but I don't know that. I don't know any of that. So I can't come on here and say who I think did it for sure. I can't do that. I can't do that. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. 3 years old in the kitchen. Period. I have worked hard over here. I have done a lot. Thank you, Sean Talk Show. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Miss Major. Thank you, QT. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine said, I've been following you for 2 years. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. Again, I think the reporting and all of that kind of stuff, I do think it's nasty and horrendous, especially for someone who doesn't bother anybody. On these parts, she don't bother nobody. I know that I can truly say. I've never seen her in no mess. I've never heard her in no mess or anything like that, other than people mixing her up with other folks. But besides that, I've never seen her in any mess, any of that. And to me, she was just sharing what the lady was over there saying on the TikTok about Stormy's business. I have to be honest. When I went back and looked at the video, I didn't see anything that she did wrong. So I would definitely say that. And for those of you who like to carry bones, make sure you carry this bone correctly, because I know some of y'all gonna do it. You just can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help it. You're gonna carry a bone, and I just want you to make sure you carry the bone correctly. Okay, understood? If you're gonna carry the bone, just make sure you carry it correctly, and make sure you say the very things that I said. And also, if you're listening to the playback of this video, I should have said this at the beginning of the live. Make sure you listen to the whole video before you come up here talking stupid. Okay, that's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all get to a lot of them people like Tamara Wilson and Allison and all of them people. See, their problem is they don't ever finish the video. They'll never finish the video. They'll start the video, and then they'll get to a place, don't comprehend well at all, and then they'll say, oh, I'm unsubscribed and I'm doing this. Go on then. Listen to the entire video. Y'all weird. Weathering this thing called YouTube Live. Happy anniversary, many more. Oh, thank you, Miss Evil Boo. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much again, and thank y'all for sticking with me, for being here with me, and making us, making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of these subscribers and people could be so fruckle, honey, but I know that the people who are here now, I appreciate y'all. Oh, and if you're listening in the bushes, I appreciate you too. You probably don't want nobody to know you listening to me. You probably don't even want me to know you in the bushes listening. But good morning. Thank you for being here. And hopefully you hit that like button. If you didn't hit the like button, you hit the dislike button. What you don't understand is it's content all the way around. But hey, honey. Petty is my middle name, honey. Tennessee girl. Petty is my middle name, honey. All right, so today we will be on the backup channel. Okay, we will be on the backup channel. We're gonna be over there talking about, of course, the politics of it all. So y'all make sure especially if you like all types of content and stuff like that, then please make sure you subscribe to the backup channel especially if you like politics. I do have to wait until after Don Lemon go off, because if y'all don't know, I watch Don Lemon daily. I do. Sometimes I agree with him, but the majority of the time I agree with Don. Sometimes I don't, and sometimes I don't like his guests. Cause he had a guest up there last week that I could have just oh my God, everything Don said, here he go with some foolishness in support of Trumpisha. Hi, Brit sure did say she started selling insurance due to her father. There is an older interview of her saying some guy on IG told her that she can make a lot of money fast selling insurance. Dad not mentioned. Oh, thank you, Miss Pitts, because I don't know. Because I wasn't gonna go back and watch that episode, but I remember her saying that in her confessionals, like, because her dad passed away, that was one of the reasons why she started selling insurance. So I was just thinking in my mind, like, girl, what type of insurance do you sell? So first thing came to my mind was life insurance, especially if you sell that the loss of your dad. She said he didn't have no insurance, so that's why I thought that. That's crazy. And mark my word, they already doing it on Twitter. But a whole bunch of videos and stuff about to come about Brit Edy with her business. Not necessarily her past and what she used to do and stuff like that, but with her business. It has been videos that have popped up way before she got on Housewives. I had to limit my political intake. I can't stand certain folks' voices. Also, I deal with enough of oh yeah, I can understand that. I know some people don't don't like the political commentary, or they don't like to talk about politics. So I get it and I respect it. Bravo needs to cut ties with Brit before a bigger scandal comes to light surrounding her. I think so too. I think she is absolutely a liability at this point, especially if she couldn't tell Andy what Kenya did. I think she is absolutely a liability at this point, in a sense to where, baby, you just I don't know. I can't do her. These reality shows have lost their mind. It's like they lost where to draw the line these days for ratings. Yeah, I mean, I do believe that the formula needs to change in a sense. I know we're into 2025 and things move forward, things move on, right? But I do think a lot of these shows, it's time to reevaluate the formula. It's time to revamp the formula. It's time to do a lot of stuff when it comes to these reality shows. You know what I mean? Also, y'all, I am going to be talking about Never Ever Met, honey. I need to watch the second episode again. I fell asleep. And I did watch Somebody's Sons. So I think when I do my review, I'm going to do them both together. We'll do Somebody's Sons and Never Ever Met as well. You mentioned reality, and it's a dating reality show, but it's really weird. Right? Half of the time, I don't know what is going on because I don't watch. I'm here only to mod. QT. Listen. There's something else that I am going to start doing as well. And And I haven't really made up my mind if I'm going to put this on my backup channel, if I'm going to put it on my main channel. But I am going to be doing some not necessarily like what do you call it? Not true crime, but I do want to discuss like older stories that maybe people have gotten, like, you know, there's like updates and stuff to them. Like for instance, I'll just give y'all an example. Like an example is back in 2022, I believe this happened in Detroit. There were two teenagers who went to this funeral of a person that they had unalived, and baby, they just start shooting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was at the funeral and burying this particular person at the church, and these two teenagers walked in and started pow-powing at the funeral, right? And I want to be able to give updates on that because there's an update. This many years later, it's been 2.5 years or 2 years, something like that. And there's literally an update where the two gentlemen have officially been charged. Do y'all know that they have been out? They have been out since this has taken place, but now they've officially been charged. Crazy. So it's a lot of stuff that I want to do and discuss. And so I say buckle y'all seatbelts, baby, because it's gonna be a good ride. We're gonna get to it, honey. Hey Brittany, what's going on? What's going on, boo? All right, y'all, I'm gone. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning. I am going to do the same. It is Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. Make you some tacos for the family tonight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be lazy, all you gotta do is cook the ground beef or whatever you want in your taco. Go on and get you some taco shells, some already made taco shells and stuff like that. Go on and get it popping, honey. But if y'all will join me a little bit later on today, keep an eye on your community wall. We'll be over there on oh my god, you know what's crazy that you said that you made lasagna last night? Why was I was either on Instagram or TikTok. I think it was TikTok, and I seen this lady make a I had tacos yesterday too. Terry. Hey Sean, thank you, Sean, I appreciate it. But I saw somebody make some lasagna sheet pan or something like that. I mean, a sheet pan of lasagna. It really looked good. So I may have to do that. I may have to do that. I don't know. Lasagna do sound good. It do sound good. It sounds so good. Did you make it homemade? It's leftover Tuesday for me. Cece, what you eating that's leftover? I'm making vegetable soup. I'm under the weather. Oh my God, Brittany, you gotta take care of yourself, hon. Cause baby, let me tell y'all, this season of illnesses and stuff like that, it's been crazy, ain't it? It really has been crazy. So yeah, I hope you feel better as well. Because it ain't no joke out here. You get you some vegetable soup and make sure you getting your vitamins and things in. Get you some emergency, mix it up with some orange juice and drink that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. It's crazy. My husband made lasagna. Now y'all need to quit it. My husband made lasagna for me and for me on my birthday because I didn't want to go out. Looky. He used a huge pan. So we have not prison portions to finish. I cannot, not prison portions. I haven't had lasagna in a while, homemade, that I bought stuff from the store and cooked. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, I'll say lately, I have been the type of person who just does not. I really have been trying to watch my, like eating box foods and different stuff like that. I've really been trying to watch what I'm doing as far as when that goes, but I don't see nothing wrong with popping one of them Stouffer lasagnas in the oven. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's good. It's good. Ginger, lemon, and honey is all you need. Yes. Yeah, make you or make that ginger tea that I told y'all about. Just take you some ginger and burl it, cut it up and burl it in about 2 cups of water. Get you some lemons and slice them lemons up and boil them too with that ginger. Okay. Get you a little turmeric if you have some turmeric and put off up in yonder. And then get you some honey. Well, drain it. You want to drain it after you boil it. And then get you some honey and put that on up in there and mix it on in there and get to drinking it. It is, and it feels good going down your throat. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, get your little turmeric, get you some ginger, get you some oh, you made the lasagna. Oh, I'm sorry. I have used frozen tortellini when I'm lazy. Add some veggies and sauce. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I do it all the time. It's more ginger juice than puree. Yeah. Get you some ginger. Ginger is good for you. Honestly, ginger is really good for you. Oh, CC, I did pretty much what I think you gave me this tip. I actually took some ginger and put it in a food processor, grinded it up. Well, of course I shaved the outside off, and then I put it in the food processor and made like a puree type of situation. And basically what I did was I just put it in ice cubes and froze it, and now I have them in a Ziploc bag. So anytime I get sick or feel sick or anything like that, I just take the ginger cube and make like this 1 cup of tea, put some hot water on there, make this little 1 cup of tea, and add some honey, and I'm good to go. Add some lemon and honey, and you're good to go right there. That's an easy way, because if you're not careful, ginger will mold really quick as well. So I feel like if you have some ginger, the best thing to do is to just go ahead and kind of prepare it for times when you're sick or when you need it, or even if you're cooking. If you're cooking, you could do the same thing. Same thing with garlic. Same thing with, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure that you do have it in the home. Y'all, I know this is political talk a little bit, but y'all, produce is probably about to skyrocket. Produce is probably about to skyrocket, dealing with all the farms and all of the things going on with them, with the farmers and stuff, y'all. If you got a what am I trying to say? God dog it. If you have a natural health food store, it's good to get your produce from there. And also a farmer's market. That's what I'm trying to say. A farmer's market. If you go to a farmer's market as well and get your produce will probably last longer if you get it that way. But as far as like the stores and stuff, y'all, it's about to get crazy. Anyway, all right, y'all. I hope you have a beautiful, fantabulous day. Again, we'll be live on the backup channel. And I will see y'all there. All right. Much love to y'all, and have a beautiful day. And let's go out on mother. Also, y'all can pass the collection plate around if you would like to bless the platform. Close those doors, ushers. If you like to bless the platform, also the GoFundMe link is in the chat as well. If you'd like to donate to the GoFundMe, you can. However you see fit of supporting the channel. And here go mother.
The hoe, if they wanted a blow job, that's what they called it back there, the oral sex or blow job. And if they wanted a blow job, they went to the hoes. They didn't never ask their wife to do that. But the men's have lost respect for the women's now, so they expect to make the women's out of hoes. My granddaughter say, I'm not going to be their hoe. I'd rather be by myself. I done made up my mind, I just be by myself. I'm not going to be a hoe. So they want to make you a hoe. You know why? If not, they're going to treat you like the hoe. See, the old men, if they want something like round the world, what y'all call oral sex, they go to the hoes out in the streets and buy them a hamburger and they get blowed right quick and they come back home. But they turn y'all into hoes because y'all at the point now till you're so desperate for a man, you'll do anything that the man wants. As one of my siblings say, I'll do anything my hood want me to do. But no, baby, not me. No, no, no. You got to know where to draw the line. God is about holiness, not about sodomy. About holiness. You can't get a baby doing sodomy. God ain't never meant for you to get them blue pills. That's why he say men are evil inventors. You labored one another so long, now you got to make it interesting. So you done got gorged out on one another, so now you got to bring strawberries, they tell me, whipped cream, edible panties, and all kind of stuff to the bed now, because you gorged out. Now you got to try to tempt him and get him interested in you. But if you didn't lay with him too long, he would not get gorged out. In our days, we didn't have to build the men up. They was already ready when he came. It was already up, ready. Now y'all got to blow and what else you do? Roll or lick? I don't know. Whatever you do, I see one girl doing something like, whatever. Everybody take a picture. I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why you're tongue. So everybody tongue. Come on bingo, well, they told me why you're